Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight in today with some pretty disturbing news out of Nigeria.
Yes, Amnesty International released a statement about a really violent incident.
That's right. It happened on the OKIGWE-OWERRI Road in Imo State, May 8th, 2025. So let's get right into what Amnesty is reporting.
Okay. The headline figure is stark. Amnesty's statement says at least 30 people were killed.
30 people just killed while traveling.
Exactly. Ordinary travelers. And it gets worse.
How so?
The statement also mentions over 20 vehicles, commuter buses, trucks, reportedly burned in the attack.
Wow. That level of destruction, it feels like more than just random violence, doesn't it?
It certainly suggests a coordinated effort.
Yeah.
And significantly, Amnesty points fingers.
Right. They attribute this attack to gunmen they believe are linked with Ipob.
Yes, the indigenous people of Biafra and its associated Eastern Security Network.
And for you listening, Ipob is a group pushing for self-determination in that region, so attributing it to them, that's a major claim.
It is. It places the incidents squarely within the ongoing security context of Southeast Nigeria. Amnesty's condemnation was immediate and very strong.
Understandably. They use the phrase callous disregard for the sanctity of life. That hits hard.
It does. It emphasizes the human tragedy here, the seeming indifference to civilian life.
The statement also gives some detail on how it happened, location-wise.
It says the gunmen were positioned along the highway, the OKIGWE-OWERRI Road, and also in the Umuna area. That's in the Onumo local government area.
So, positioned strategically. Waiting.
It implies planning, yes. Intercepting people deliberately.
Which ties into another phrase Amnesty used, something about impunity.
Yes, utter show of impunity, meaning they acted as if they knew they wouldn't face any consequences.
Acting brazenly out in the open like that.
Exactly. It's deeply concerning.
So given all this, what's Amnesty asking for now? What's the next step?
The main call is for the Nigerian authorities to launch an immediate investigation. And critically, it needs to be transparent. Find out what happened, who is truly responsible.
And this isn't just like a polite request, is it? There are legal aspects.
Absolutely. Amnesty highlights Nigeria's obligations under international law. Governments have to investigate unlawful killings.
Promptly and thoroughly.
Yes, and bring those responsible to justice. That's a fundamental requirement.
Does the statement look beyond just this one terrible incident at the wider picture?
It does. They explicitly call on all armed groups in the Southeast to stop what they call their vicious and unlawful campaigns.
So acknowledging this might be part of a broader pattern of violence.
Precisely. It views this attack within that larger worrying context.
Yeah, this whole thing really forces you to think about the state of security there, doesn't it? And, basic human rights for people just trying to live their lives.
Definitely. What does it mean for ordinary people when armed groups operate with such impunity, as Amnesty put it? That's the crucial question.
Okay, so let's quickly recap this deep dive. Amnesty International has condemned this horrific attack, attributing it, at least preliminarily, to gunmen linked to Ipob.
Highlighting the tragic deaths, the destruction, and the sheer brazenness of it.
And the core demand is clear. An immediate, transparent investigation by Nigeria fulfilling its international duties.
Alongside a broader call for all armed groups in the region to halt these kinds of violent campaigns.
It certainly leaves you thinking about the complex interplay between these groups, state security, and the safety of civilians caught in the middle. Something to keep watching. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.